I have a story to tell y'all. So, firstly, I do need to apologize for just like the lack of uploads and, just like the weird content that has or hasn't been coming out. I've been doing a lot of work on my other channel, and that's been just like taking the bulk of my time. For those curious, I'll link in the description. I've started. I created a Pokemon challenge. I'm calling the Type Chain Challenge. It's been a lot of fun, but like I would like to get those videos out on a weekly basis, and it's taking up most of my time. Plus, like, my job had like a merger, so like I've been dealing with a lot of nonsense with that. So it's just like my normal time is just not normal. But so that's been great. I'd like to get back to doing actual content for this channel though on a weekly basis, like I should be doing. And given that I'm usually just like a dude in a space talking, like it shouldn't be that hard, you'd think, but whatever. Anyways, what I want to talk about is also the fact that Snails has been stifling me. Is the fact that my computer's been having issues. If you follow me on Bluesky, which I think you should, at least you'll be updated about things. I've had some issues with my computer, and as of today, I think they're fixed. So I have a buddy, and he gave me an old computer he built a couple years ago, and it was decent enough. Like it did more than what my last one did, but it was on like an Intel i5 with like 8 or so, like yeah, it was like 8 gigs of DDR4 and whatever, motherboard that hasn't been updated since like 2018. And going to Windows 11 has just been a big nightmare because like the first time it like wiped my system because it like glitched out or whatever. And then more recently I had a problem where something updated, and if I was connected to the internet, I would basically the whole system would freeze. Like you couldn't see, like I couldn't type, couldn't use the mouse, couldn't do anything. You could only just turn it off. But that was only if you're connected to the internet, which wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't for the fact that I use this computer for my job. And well, need to be on the internet for that. So kind of rough. But this morning, I took a little trippy trip to my closest micro center, which was cool because I'd never been to one, period. And real nice fellows. I was able to get a new motherboard, CPU, 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, and I lost the word, cooling system for like a little over 500. I mean, it's still a lot, but compared to what it should have been, like the bundle itself should have been like 8 something. So getting everything for under 550 is huge. Hold on. Yeah.
That just looked, it's supposed to rain at 7 a.m.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I just thought you said you were leaving windows open.
I was planning on it, yeah.
So colorful.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I was recording. You're fine, I'll just have to cut all of this. Great. Where was I? I don't know what I was saying. I don't even know what I was saying. But yeah, it was a lovely trip. It was just really nice to get out and just go do that. And, so far, most programs I would like to use or do actively use seem to be, running a little bit smoother and working a little bit better. So hopefully this means I'll be able to focus on actually making content without the fear of like my stuff shutting down. And if I can start, I'm getting better at editing, so hopefully I can make the other series not take as long. But that's neither here nor there. I can't control that completely. I mean, trust me, I would like to do this as a weekly show, and I have fun talking and whatever, but that's also getting a lot more traction than this, and it's definitely a lot more fun to do. But I like talking, I like uploading, it's fine. I'm gonna die here. That's really just my piece on it. Like I said, I had a good time at the Micro Center. You've never been, I highly recommend it, and if you've never built a computer, I would say go for it. It was stressful, I'll say that. You feel like you're breaking a lot of things, but then, you turn it on and there you go. It works. Like, it's really that simple. So, cool. Until next time, I guess I'll see you guys whenever. Like I said, hopefully we'll get back to a regular schedule and I can start putting out some good stuff. I got some ideas, for sure. Yeah, goodbye.